Yo, what's going on, guys? Your boy Invective here. We got some final news. This time is from Doc. He's actually made a statement, and this was live. He's live right now. Check out his stream. Streaming with Viz right now. Show Viz some support. Show Doc some support. You know, go over there, smash their likes, and do all of that great stuff. But we're gonna go ahead and look at what's been happening during this week. What happened last week with this from Doc. Let's go ahead and watch this short real quick. So yeah.
What we see dripping in heat, says Ronaldo Benjamin Frederick with the 555. Yeah, let's get it going next week. I think Z's one of the few that will lock it in and say, you know what, let's just fucking get locked back in, you know?
Yeah.
All these other people, man, they protect themselves first, brand first, protect themselves first. See ya. Get the fuck out of here. See ya. Bye. Bye-bye.
Now, okay, that was the comment that was made last week. Obviously, Z did not reach out back to Doc. He did not say that I'll be playing any games with you. In fact, he did the exact opposite. He said, I'm taking a break from all of this. The situation is hot. I need it cool down. But Doc came back with a very fiery response today. I need you guys to see this, right? I need you guys to see this. We got Destroy's response to me as well. Destroy, ZLaner's friend, or you know, they've been friends for a good amount of time, mostly thanks to each other playing Warzone, but also thanks to Doc. But yeah, they're good friends. But yeah, listen to this, guys.
You gotta watch your circles, man. You gotta watch your circles. Right? There's like online circles, but then there's like real life circles too, you know? And it's funny because, you know, I within all of this, I throughout all these years, I allowed someone to get in my circle. And I don't do that. But I allowed someone, right? Gave them and exposed them to so many opportunities to network and expand their connections and their networking opportunities and taking them to events, right? Exposing them to the people that we would expose them to. It got to the point where, you know, baby Sass call them uncle and auntie. Right?
Cool.
When this shit goes down, what do they do? They turn a fucking cold shoulder. Pussy.
Ooh.
Fucking phony pussies. Online, online's online. I care less. You know? Mrs. Assassin, man, we took care of him too. We're so disappointed. Mikey Logan, thank you for the 10. Hey Doc, another ramp and a wall on the floor and the ramp.
Okay, I don't know what to say about that. That is mind blowing. That is mind blowing. Who could he be talking about? Invited him into their house, took care of him. Oh man, that Z, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is just like. You didn't reach out? You didn't message Doc? You didn't give him a reason? Like, bro, there's no way Doc's gonna be saying any of this unless he feels like, you know what? You fully stabbed him in the back. And that's straight from Doc, man. That's straight from Doc. Like, I've already had it like enough from the moderators, from Z's moderators. Well, he's got good moderators, but he's got these horrible moderators as well. I've had enough. And I'm reading, and they're just banning everybody. It's so bad. It's so bad. I've had enough. But I'm a big fan of Destroy, right? I watch this guy all the time. Big fan. I like him, man. He's got that young energy. I had that young energy at one point, yeah, where I was just like, oh man, I want to grind Call of Duty all the time. This guy's just got that next level energy, and he's really good at the game as well. I'd say he's way better than Z. Way better than a lot of the people that he plays with. Really and truly, out of all the teams that he's been in, he's been the #1 player out of all of his teams. He's definitely that good. But this is what Destroy had to say to me on his stream just the other day.
Fix it. Invective.
Invective, me.
Why did I get news from an inside source that you're creating videos on Z saying that he's banning? Invective, I'm gonna look at you and I'm just... I don't know, Invective, what's going on, but I got some news that If I see some funny fucking business going around Invective and you get booted to the deep end, I don't want to hear anything about it, alright?
Alright.
Just throwing that out there.
Pretty sure D checked out my
Just throwing
videos.
it out there, buddy.
I just gave
When
my...
I think about Bobby getting permaban, I think that if Bobby's cheating, then
Yeah, oh yeah.
might as well fucking
Yeah, so Bobby got perma-banned, but not for actually cheating in the game. For camos that he got someone... Like, bro, why would you give your account to someone to boost camos onto it? It's like, just don't do it, man. Earn the camos yourself or don't bother. That's it.
ban Wazy as well.
8 hours in bed but still tired? These earplugs will change that. These are loop earplugs.
Alright, let's see what D has to say about this. He pretty much saw all my videos and everything. He had a response for Doc as well. He read the post that he made about
DJ,
Doc.
thank you for the 2 years against, bro. I appreciate you, that my guy. Much love.
And he made a tweet about Doc as well.
Tybo. What's up, Tybo?
So, I want to see...
Let people decide what they want to do without judging them, bro. Like, that'd be
His-
quick to, like,
His chat
stop
to...
fucking with somebody because they stop fucking with somebody, bro. Like, if you like Z, you like Z for who he is, not because who he plays with or who he surrounds himself with. Support Z because he's Z. If he has to make a decision and then wants to stop fucking with someone because some weird shit, then that's on him, bro. Like, you support Z, you support him in his streams. You don't fucking go be obnoxious, bro, on the timeline and spam his chat and do it. Like, bro, like, how old are we?
Alright, cool.
You don't want to play with Doc no more? You don't want to play with Doc no more, bro.
Yeah, but no.
Doc, still go watch fucking Doc, bro. Like, but nobody wants to fucking be reading.
Doc, like, destroy. We understand what you're saying, yeah, about Doc, right? We understand, but there's reasons. And you gotta give your people reasons, like why you're doing certain things. You gotta tell your people that you're cutting ties. You can't just leave it ambiguous. That's what Z did. He left it ambiguous, unfortunately. If you just jump into his chats and his streams and you say anything about Doc or yeah, or, you know, yo, Z, play with Doc, this is that, bro. If you type any of that in his chat, you're getting a timeout or a ban immediately. And there's like 2 or 3 people in the chat. They're not subs. They're not moderators. They're just chatters. Yeah, I think there's some Dark guy and House. These guys are actively saying the nastiest thing about Doc in Z's chat. And they're actively responding to all the Doc supporters in Z's chat, saying the most disgusting things. It's so bad. Like, if you just go into Z's stream, he's live streaming right now. There's a guy called House in the stream right now, just saying loads of nasty stuff about every single Doc supporter that exists. Yeah, he's there. So let me just say that.
Get in the chat. Why aren't you and Z playing with Doc anymore? Z, he made you. Why don't you play with him, bro? Bro, he was wilding out, bro. He admitted to it. You know, Z and myself, I don't really want to surround myself around him, bro. Like,
all right, but D, he's not someone that's with the cancel culture. He's a bit smarter than Z, right? And he's a bit smarter than these other people. Destroyer is actually level-headed when it comes to these sort of the information that he's getting. So check it out, like, bro, this is Destroyer. Like, this guy's Mr. Hype Man, bro. Mr. Vibe and Chill. You wouldn't expect him to be, you know, but he is. He understands a little bit of things. So have a look at this, guys.
he's a grown-ass man. Multiple kids. Family. Wife. It's some weird shit. Like, there's certain shit that, you know, you just kind of got to write a line for, bro. And being an older man talking to younger people, that's one of those genres that it's pretty hard to forgive, bro.
I do agree with D on that. I do agree.
You know what I mean? There's some certain shit that you gotta hold your foot down, bro. That happens to be one of them. So it's simple, bro. Like, you don't gotta rock with him. He can still hop on. He can still do his own thing. He could go ball out, and he'll have his community because his dog. It's a 2-time. He's a big guy. You know what I mean? He's been doing it for a long time. But I don't mean that you gotta hate us or feel a certain way about us because we're not surrounding ourselves with him anymore. Obviously, we used to play with him a lot of times. You know, like, it was. Don't get us wrong. Like, it was enjoyable to play with him. We had some good sessions, but when stuff like that comes out, like, relationships change. And to sit here and judge me or Z because we don't play with him anymore,
I ain't judging you, D. You're cool.
like, yeah, it was obviously a tough tough change for us too. Like, bro, we used to get viewers, we used to get extra money, we used to fucking have a good time, like all that stuff. So not only did we lose a friend, but we lost out on some bonus clicks, bonus views, all that good stuff as well. So
look at that. Look at that. This is a genuine person. Like, he's giving like examples of all the good times that they had. What is ZLaner focusing on? Me. That's all I hear from Z, man. Me. I want to do this for myself. I want to do this. I want to do this. Like, bro, you don't even understand what this man did for you. Oh man, I'm sure Z understands what he's done for him, but now it's just to the point where, come on, man, come on.
but like, as I said, bro, shit just happens and you gotta stand on business, bro. Like, that shit's unacceptable, bro.
Cool.
But Z's my brother, bro. I love Z.
Alright,
And
cool.
I'm telling you, if some shit came out with Z, I'm gonna have to do the same shit. You feel what I'm saying? It will hurt a little more because I knew Z for a long time, but I ain't really know Doc that too long, so like it wasn't really that hard to like. I got a nephew, I got young cousins, like that shit's not cool, bro. It don't matter. Just don't matter, bro. You don't do that.
Alright, he goes on his Twitter, or his X now. Watch this. Let's go ahead and skip this forward. Let's go. Alright guys, this is a second response from D on his second stream afterwards.
Yo, y'all wanna go to, y'all want my Discord link? I'm gonna stand on what I stand on, bro. I fuck with Dot, and like I enjoyed playing with him, but once he said that shit, I couldn't really,
You hear me, guys?
I couldn't really like play with him without like.
Alright, here we go. So this is Destroy's response here. The final part of his response. There we go.
I feel like if they had something wrong with him, they would have dragged his name through the mud. They didn't, and had to pay him out of his contract guilty and prove. Yeah, MK, it's just a rough situation, as I said, man. Like, I really enjoyed playing with Doc and stuff like that, and I think we created some good memories. But definitely when that information came out, it definitely changed my perspective on the whole situation. Just because it happened a long time ago, so it's definitely was a little bit tough to hear something like that and know that everything was just kind of being played out while that was always kind of in the background or in the back of his head or vice versa, you know. So once it came out, just like, you know what, I'm just gonna do myself the major favor of just staying away from that, just because I try to avoid conflict and obviously avoid those types of situations. And like, it's not something that I can support neither, you know what I mean? Like, of course I feel you on that, like innocence or proven guilty and stuff like that, but as I said, like, really admitted in his own tweet. If some other stuff comes out, maybe I could change my opinion on the situation, but as of right now, this is how I feel about it.
There we go.
Everybody's entitled to feel how they would like to feel. And if you guys want to watch Doc, you watch Doc. You know what I mean? I'm not here to judge anybody, bro. Nobody's perfect. We all fuck up.
I think he proceeds to find some tweets as well. Alright, so I found the final snippet. It's a bit hard for me to do this because there's hours of footage here, but here. There we go. So this is where Z basically reads out a comment that he's got. So you got to pay attention to this because this really goes to show the difference between Destroy and other people and their opinions on Doc. So this is the final piece of the statement from this is Destroy. Like he didn't have that much of a connection with Doc, but you know like he's different. We knew Z from like more than 5 years.
On I put a video out on Twitter of why I don't play with Doc because we talked about it yesterday. And some of the comments on that shit, I don't even know what they be talking about.
Alright,
I said why I distance myself from Doc. You don't want to play with Doc no more. There's people who's coming in the chat talking about, oh, I don't play with Doc anymore, or you and ZLaner don't play with Doc anymore. He made your shit. I'm like, bro, you don't want to play with Doc no more, bro. But if you want to watch Doc, what y'all think of this shit? Honest review. You don't want to play with Doc no more. You don't want to play with Doc no more, bro. But if you want to watch Doc, still go watch fucking Doc, bro. Like, but nobody wants to fucking be reading in the chat. Bro, he was wilding out, bro. He admitted to it. Yeah, myself, I don't really want to surround myself around him, bro. Like, being an older man talking to younger people, that's one of those genres that is pretty hard to forgive, bro. I'm being honest. It's simple, bro. Like, we don't gotta rock with him. He can still hop on. He can still do his own thing. He can go ball out. And he'll have his community because his Doc. It's a two-time. He's a big guy. You know what I mean? He's been doing it for a long time. But I don't mean that you gotta hate us or feel a certain way about us because we're not surrounding ourselves with him anymore. Obviously, us, we used to play with him a lot of times. You know, like, it was, don't get us wrong, like, it was enjoyable to play with him. We had some good sessions, but just when stuff like that comes out, like, relationships change. You don't want to play with Doc. What y'all think, chat? I said this video not about spreading hate or passing judgment. It's about offering my perspective and allowing everyone to make their own informed decisions. Let's keep the discussion respectful and open-minded. And this person, let me see what y'all was saying. Respect. Let's keep it open-minded. Could it be that it's all hearsay from a disgruntled sponsor or manager, and that the alleged whispers and inappropriate comments are nothing more than the same banter that occurs in every COD lobby? Furthermore, legal entities weighed in and found no wrongdoing. Was this a case of guilty before proven innocence? Where is Cody Connors? What about all the hearsay with zero evidence, things to consider? And as to the admission people take online and stop reading, the entirety of his statement is clear. Nothing illegal occurred. And there was nothing sexual about anything that occurred. All assumptions, allegations, and uninformed claims. Respectfully, God bless. Okay, that's fair. Besides the part that he admitted himself that he literally would have a conversation with a minor and it would sometimes go towards inappropriate. Yeah. His own tweet. Literally nobody compared to Doc. Why make this video embarrassing? Used to play with him, so obviously he needed to come out with this clip. It doesn't matter the size of another streamer. Shut it, moron. He talks all the time and he made a statement and he seems to be respectful about it as one can expect. There's no hate on anyone of mine. I love Doc and be a Champions Club member for
bro, what the heck is that gif?
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, some people be funny.
Alright, there you go. There you go. There you go. That's pretty much everything. I'm gonna have to obviously shorten this, cut this up, because there's a lot of things where I'm finding stuff, but I'm gonna cut it up nicely for you guys. But yeah, there you guys go. Doc's made his final statement today, and what can we say, man? I mean, bro, just listen to this, man. Let's end it off on the main statement, right?
Don't do that. But I allowed someone, right? Gave him
there we go.
It says instant regret with a 5.
Remember this, champs.
Shout out to Vis for being a real motherfucker. There's less and less of us all the time. Man, tell me about it, Boston. Tell me about it. You gotta watch your circles, man. You gotta watch your circles. Right? There's like online circles, but then there's like real life circles too, you know? And it's funny because, you know, I within all of this, I throughout all these years, I allowed someone to get in my circle. And I don't do that. But I allowed someone, right? Gave him and exposed them to so many opportunities. And
millions.
To network and expand their connections, and their networking opportunities, and taking them to events.
Hector. Right? Optic.
Exposing them to the people that we would expose them to. Right? It got to the point
Tim
where,
the Tap Man.
You know,
Nick Merckx.
Call them uncle and auntie, right? When this shit goes down, what do they do? They turn a fucking cold shoulder.
Oof. Oof.
Pussy. Fucking phony pussies.
Oof. Ah.
Online, I mean, online's online. I care less. You know? Mrs. Assassinai, man. Man, we took care of him too. We were so disappointed. Mikey Logan, thank you for the tip.
Yeah, that's a powerful word. A powerful word. Disappointed. Disappointment only comes when you have a good expectation of someone, right? You won't feel disappointed in someone that you care about, that you don't care about. You only feel disappointed on people that you actually invested time into. For Destroy, mad respect. Just gonna continue watching his streams. I'm a sub.